Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video will be a 3 looks with internal Twilight palette and some swatches of the collection. If you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Go ahead and start with the first look. I love the concept of like having a really warm kind of a color story and a really cool tone but leaning like blue. So this should be a really fun palette to play with. Honestly, like looking at these shimmers, I really just want to like dig into, like look at how pretty that is. Really want to just like dig into the shimmer and see what the story is. And I want to do this shade Moment. Ooh, that is so beautiful. Place that. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. This shade is, oh my god, Fall in an eyeshadow Moment. So gorgeous. Oh my god. This is like the perfect one and done, out the door kind of shade. That is super gorgeous. Very smooth, blending it out. This is so beautiful. Okay, I think I was gonna take this shade Guard because it's so good. It looks like the perfect inner corner, but I think I'm gonna do this pink just for something different. I kind of want to see this pink and gold combo. The shade Illusion. And putting that in the inner corner. I just love all shimmer looks because it really requires the minimal amount of blending. You just pat. And you don't have to deal with the matte eyeshadow looking patchy. Okay, I'm just gonna do the shade Final. I'm just doing this deepest brown shade to add some depth on the outer corner. This is the Wayne Goss 07 brush. I'm just adding that on the outer V area. Wait, I can't get over how beautiful Moment is. This shade literally is everything. Okay, I want to take the same shade Final and kind of blend this on the lower lash line. And kind of stamp that on the outer half, create like a wing shape. Okay, I'm just take the shade all the way here. But I kind of want to leave this a little blanks because I want to add some more color. I'm going to take some matte pink called Warmness. This pink right here. And I want to kind of add it here. Okay, I'm just want to adding a little bit of pink. Oh, I like this pink. And then I'm going back to the shade Final again, adding some depth. Okay, I think I want to do the shade Luminosity, this pink shimmer, and see what's going on. And I want to add that on this little inner corner part. Is it actually doing anything? Ah, that's pretty. I see blue glitter. Oh, that's actually so pretty. You see that little glimmer of blue? Now I want to like highlight the brow bone with that too. Oden'S has really good sparkly shimmer that just like hits it every time. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit of that gold back because this gold is almost giving pomegranate. Look at that. It's so insane. Good lord, it's so pretty. Okay, you guys, this is the finished first look. I really surprisingly enjoy like the blue sparkle kind of on the brow bone and this lower lash line moment. I pop on some lash. And yeah, this is the finished first look. I love this gold shade, dare I say, pomegranate level gold. Like this is an iconic pomegranate gold. And I'm so glad Oden'S is putting this gold in this palette. Stunning. Let me know if you guys like this look, and let's move on to the second look. Okay, let's go into, I think, this shade Ashy, this minty shade. I kind of want to put that here. And let's use some matte shades. I feel like we haven't blend eyeshadow together in a minute. I've been using a ton of shimmer shades just like put them on and pat them out because shimmer shades are just like so easy. This is a cute minty, a gray, green, blue type of a moment. It's kind of interesting. I kind of want to do this shade called Black, but it looks like a dark gray. I kind of want to put the shade just on the V. Oh, it does show up more black, but it kind of looks more like a just like a dark gray, like a charcoal. It's so funny that the name is called Black, but it's more like a dark gray shade. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of wing this out. Okay, I'm going to the shade Ashes, the shade right here, and I'm gonna blend kind of the edges out. Kind of soften this edge. I kind of want to do this shade or this. This is the blue Void, and this is Pessimistic. Which shade is better on the lid? I'm gonna go into this Void shade. Wow, look at that. And just press that. Okay, this shade is so stunning. It's like gold, multicolor sparkle with the blue base. Wow, look at that. That's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put Pessimistic on a Carla Cosmetic K24 brush. I'm gonna put that on the inner corner. It's like a kind of like a champagne pink with multicolor sparkle throughout. It's very pretty. Very like cool tone, icy. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the brow bone as well. Back to the shade, I'm going to the shade Holder, this shade right here. And this is a Ariel 18 brush, Morphe Ariel 18 brush. A18 brush. I'm putting the blue shade on the lower lash line. This is the shade Holder. Okay, I'm just adding a little bit of a holder into the top as well to kind of make it more harmonious. Okay, so I kind of want to do this shade because since we're pretty blue here, I kind of want to take luminosity again The one with like the blue glitter, I kind of want to add. Oh yeah. I want to add that here. To kind of have that blue flip on the inner. That is so pretty. Okay, this is perfect. And I want to add luminosity on the brow bone too. Kind of just type that blue glitter together. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of the black to kind of this outer corner here. Just a little bit of the depth. Just a little bit mixing with the blue. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I just pop on some lash. If you want, you can definitely line your waterline with some blue eyeliner or like peach. That will kind of really make the eyes pop. Yeah, let me know what you think about this look number 2. And yeah, surprisingly, I'm really enjoying this palette. At first glance, I wasn't sure how the formula is gonna perform, but so far, this is the good formula from Oden'S Eye. I really enjoyed it. So far, everything blended really easily, very nicely. Shimmers are so pretty and sparkly. I love how this look came out. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and let's move on to the third look. Okay, this is the third look that I just did. Oh my gosh, obsessed. I'm gonna recreate it on this eye. Okay, I am just using the Ariel A7 brush, the small pointy brush, and I'm going in with the shade Afterglow. Light orange shade right here. And I'm just gonna go into just adding some, like a little backdrop on this part of my eye. I just feel like kind of gives it a little bit of a character. A little bit more color. To like a smoky eye. I love doing this trick to add a little bit more color. And blue and purple, blue and orange goes really well usually. Okay, I'm taking the Ariel Morphe A18 brush and I'm taking the shade Holder, this like blue shade. I'm just gonna map out this line right here. It doesn't need to be super precise, but I just like to, you know, have something on the outer corner. It kind of gives you like a little guide where the shimmer goes when you add the shimmer, and it also adds a little bit of a depth. Taking my finger, I'm using this shade called Plot in the palette. I am gonna use this to define the outer V. Taking a little more, just gotta just like press the shimmer on. Something like this. Doesn't need to be perfect yet. And I'm taking the shade Nothingness. This shade really reminds me of the Picasso Starry Night. Look at that. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm putting that just all over the lid. It's just so cool. It's really giving Starry Night. Taking a little bit more. I mean, look at the sparkle. It's crazy how beautiful that is. And I'm pulling that over here. Just pulling that over. A little bit, just like the top part. Okay, I really love this luminosity shade, this blue shade that I continually using. I just think it's so pretty. So I'm going to add that on the inner corner. That's my inner corner shade. So pretty. And I'm gonna add that to the brow bone too. Okay, I'm going back to the shade Holder. This deep blue shade, matte. Not deep, but just like a ashy, like a, I don't know how do you call this color. It's like a deep gray blue. Yeah, like a grayish blue. It's so pretty. I'm just putting that on the lower lash line and I kind of extend it out a little bit. I'm focusing on 2/3 out and I'm kind of like dragging it, the tail, kind of extended it a little bit. And I'm going to add the shade Black. It's like a deep gray. Just to add a little bit of that depth. Just on the very close to the eye line. Just add a little bit of that depth. I'm gonna add a little bit here too. Just a little bit. And I'm going back to Holder to kind of like blend things out a bit. Like that. Okay, I'm taking a Real Technique, like a smudger brush. I'm dipping into the shade Escape. It's like a pastel lavender. I really like how they incorporate like pastel shades in here. I'm just gonna pack that on the inner corner part. It does take a minute to build this color up. One thing you can do with a pastel shade like this, if you want it to stick really well, you can always use some glitter glue to kind of make it a little bit more tacky, and then you can press them. I'm gonna add a little bit of that back, just in the inner part. I'm gonna like bring it down here to kind of like smoke things out a bit. Just make it nice and smoky. And then I'm gonna go back to this brush to kind of just add that color back a little bit. Okay, last but not least, I am going back to the shade Luminosity. That really pretty periwinkle. Not periwinkle. Very pretty like blue sparkle. I'm just gonna add that on the inner corner. Just to add a sparkle back. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look. I am obsessed with how this look came out. Ugh, it's so good. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And for the lashes today, I used the Ardell, the New Natural lashes. This is the style white shirt. I really like this. This is like natural but dramatic, like long enough but also natural. If you have my eye shape, highly recommend these lashes, are so good. And yeah, that is the finished look number 3. Okay, you guys, that's the finished look number 3. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And I also finished off the full face. I'm currently doing a wear test on full B foundation also. What I'm currently wearing for the foundation. And the concealer, as per usual, Armani Luminous Silk. This is like, I am using it to the very last drop. So bronzer, I used the Shaping Stick by Makeup by Mario, the light medium shade. And for the blush today, I actually used their blusher, the Glow Powder, but it's also glittery as well. This is the shade that I used to kind of top it off. On the cheeks, they are definitely sparkly. It's more like a highlighter more than a blush. So if that's something that you're into, I think these are fun, really pretty for like an editorial moment or like a glowy blush moment, but they are sparkly. Just like the last release, the formula is the same. And like, I'm not the biggest fan of Oden'S matte blushes. I think they're okay. They work, very pigmented. I feel like I can go overboard sometimes. They're just not my favorite. I really enjoy the highlighter. I think this selection, like the color selection for this time around is really unique. They're almost like a sparkly eyeshadow moment, or you use it on the inner corner brow bone, or like top it off at the very top of your cheekbones. That can be really pretty. Again, I'm not like the biggest glittery highlighter girl anymore. I used to be her, but when it comes to editorial moment or like doing my Instagram photos, I do love them for that. That's just a little bit about their blushes and highlighters, and let me tell you my thoughts about this palette. I surprisingly really enjoy this palette. When I first look at it, we're having like a warm and a cool situation, but I feel like the color selection is actually quite unique. It's almost like a twisted rainbow palette if you do look at it like that. You get your lavender as the purple, you got your red, oranges, the gold is like a yellow, right? And then you have depth, like a lot of depth as well. I haven't even got to dig into this green shade yet. Ooh, look at that. You guys already know I'm a fan of Oden'S glittery, like shiny formula, and I feel like their matte formula in this is the good matte formula. I enjoy every single shade that I use so far. I do feel like the shade is so unique. I don't think I've have a shade that actually like apply. It's so freaking beautiful. This shade is so unique as well. It actually is like a multi-chrome shade that's like super beautiful too. It's like a green, pink, gold situation, and I think like I just can't say enough good things about this palette. I really enjoy this color story. Surprisingly, at first I thought it was just not that special, but after using it, it's kind of a cool palette to play with, and I do feel inspired by this palette as well. Yeah, Oden'S definitely did their thing with this one. Really enjoy the palette. Their Christmas palette and then the Christmas Eve palette are still my top from Oden'S, but this comes really close. For some reason, I really enjoy like the pastel-y, murky shades that I picked and put in here. Like this section is actually speaking to me so much, and these shimmers, and if you really want to keep it neutral, you can go here as well. I like that they also include that option here. So yeah, it's a very well thought out palette. As a color lover, I really enjoy this palette. And let me know down in the comments if you guys are picking this up or not. What are your thoughts? Comment down below and let me know. That's chit chat. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, I really love for you to subscribe. Join the fam. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.